Alright, let's see now. I guess I could throw that tax away. Throw that away. Ooh, a gold-plated one. I'll keep that to write on it later. Now what should I write? Yada yada yada, blah blah blah, mere stuff, mere stuff, mere stuff. Too boring and Ben Stein to read. You know what, I think I'll skip it and save it for another day. Mr. Mayor, I have something to report. Oh, for crying out loud, what is it already, Bella? Can't you see I was about to do some important taxes over here? I know, sir, but it appears that the police sergeant sheriff co-captain, Stuart Thompson Barker, has got a live bear inside his car, and he believes he could make some cash out of it because he believes that it can talk. That's nonsense. A talking bear? Who even watches shows like that? But, Mr. Mayor, we already have dozens of talking bears in toy. Well, send for a police officer to come and arrest him. And the bear too. Besides, that bear's probably hungry for honey. He's probably Winnie the Pooh and looking for his honey. And that honey is probably Stuart Thompson Barker's blood. Alright, Mr. Mayor. Whatever you say, sir.
Meanwhile, back with Sergeant Sheriff Co-Captain Stuart Thompson Barker and Fido. I mean Paxton the brown grizzly bear, yeah, that's it.
Well, it's a good thing my hair's back to normal, just like my wife said. And good riddance too. That hair was beginning to make me look like George Timothy Clooney, for crying out loud. You doing alright over there, Paxton? Yeah, I'm doing okay, Mr. Police Officer. Anyway, can we stop at a drive-thru, please? I want a filet-o-fish. That's good to hear, buddy. The sooner I get to the bank, the sooner I get a lot of money out of you. A talking bear, that is. Then I'm stowing away on a ship to England and get away from my annoying, fat, lazy, good-for-nothing wife. I could just see that vision now. Gasp! Holy dooly, it's the cops! I'm getting pulled over! God. You turn my own kind against me? Why? Why do you always do this? Why do you always hate me?
And so?
Sorry, mate. By the order of the Mayor of Toyland, you can't keep a wild, grizzly brown bear inside your car. It's illegal. Oh, for the love of... Eugene, I was just taking this grizzly brown bear to the bank. He can talk. Trust me. Go ahead, Paxton. Say something. Well, I don't hear nothing, mate. You're coming with me. You're going to jail, and I hope Miranda reads you your rights. Hey, Eugene, that's my catchphrase. You can't use my own catchphrase against me. That's not cool. Life isn't fair, mate, and you just gotta make it fair. Tell you what, we'll see what the judge thinks and sort this out later, okay? Oh, for crying out loud, fine. Like I have nothing better to do. Hope I'm not guilty.
Later on.
Order, everyone! I said order! Today we'll be hearing the case of Sergeant Sheriff Co-Captain Stuart Thompson Barker, who is accused of keeping a wild animal, a 80-pound, 100 grizzly bear, inside the possession of his police car. Begin your statement, defendant. Your Honor, I was originally going to take this grizzly bear to the zoo because he defecated in my shoes. But after I discovered that he could talk, I decided to sell him off to the bank to make a lot of money. You understand how popular a talking bear is, don't you, Your Honour? I mean, jeepers cripes, are you really that slow and elderly? I thought I was the one who was elderly because I had the grey hair, but I still have a black moustache, but that's beside the point. I'm not sure if you believe that. Do you, Your Honour? I can't say that I do believe you, Sergeant Sheriff Co-Captain Stuart Thompson Barker, since you've been a police officer for a very long time, and I myself have been a judge for a very long time, and I find it hard to believe. Plaintiff, begin your plaintiffing. Thank you, Your Honour, Judge Smudge, Grudge, McFudge. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have you know that Sergeant Sheriff Co-Captain Stuart Thompson Barker has been in many of our Toyland Police Force works, but I find it hard to believe that he would keep a 900-pound grizzly brown bear in the possession of his own police car. I mean, seriously, who even does that? I mean, seriously, I find him absolutely and utterly guilty. That is all, Your Honour. No more questions, please. Hey, what about me, Your Worship? I was the one who examined the whole thing in the first place, and I deserve some credit too. Sounds to me like a delicate case. A case that should be closed and permanently shut. Defendant, you better think of a good defense if you do not want to get thrown in jail and drop the soap. Your Honour, Judge Smudge, Grudge, McFudge, I would like to bring out a witness who was with Stuart at the time, who saw the whole thing from top to bottom, if you please. Oh, very well. Bring out the witness, if you please, Eugene Oswald Croaker. No! Hello everyone in TV land that is watching this program right now, especially all you YouTube viewers including Sir Jason Allen Hat. Gasp! Holy dooly! Oh no, it's my wife. Jennie, please, whatever you do, please don't embarrass me on national television, especially not on this courtroom case that I have to deal with right now. What am I doing in here again? I was supposed to be cooking dinner for me and my husband. Alright, settle down please, Sheila. Now, answer the question you are given. Is it true that your husband got rid of your pet, aka the brown grizzly bear, that you were keeping in your possession at the time? Ooh, I like a powerful law and order magistrate. Are you married by any chance, Mr. Wendell Cooper Brockton? Sorry, that was my real name. My stage name is actually Judge Smudge Grudge McFudge, madam. Wow, your name even sounds poetic too. I like that in a man. Just like my real husband, Stuart Thompson Barker. You know, you kinda remind me of one of my ex-boyfriends I used to date before I met Stuart. Wait, what? Excuse me, please focus here. I'm trying to ask you a question. Why, yes indeed, Police Detective Captain Eugene Oswald Croaker. He did get rid of Fido. All because he didn't want a 10-pound grizzly bear in the comfort of his own home, and he also kicked him out all because he went poo-poo in his police shoes. Which I don't understand why he did that, but potato, potato, I don't really care. Besides, he's my husband and he does what he likes. I'm not sure how to respond to that, Jennie. I'm completely frazzled right now. So, do you think I could go home with you, big boy? Maybe smash some potatoes together, you and I? Motion granted. Whatever you say, your honor, worship, highness, daddy. Well, at least it wasn't me that time. I would have tased myself with my own police taser if it was me, though. Stuart wins. Court is adjourned, everyone. Phew. Thank goodness I'm out of that alive. Because if I went to jail for a long time or even get locked up with my big brother Wayne Thumper Barker, I don't know what I would do. Hey, Stuart, mate, sorry about the mix-up. Hey, how's about you give me your wife's phone number? We'll call it even and square, okay, buddy? How about no, Eugene? Ow! Crikey! Okay, I'm sorry. Sheesh, mate. I didn't know you packed such a fearsome punch. Many years of being a sergeant, sheriff, co-captain ought to do that for you, Eugene. Many years indeed. Well, there goes my second courtroom case I lost. Hey, Bella, do you mind going out for some mouldy biscuits or some ale down at the Laughing Narwhal pub bar? Sure, I do love me some mouldy biscuits and ale. That's what I like to hear, Bella.
Later on that day.
Great job winning the courtroom case, Stuart. I'm proud of you. Between you and me, Chief, it's just another day at the office. Now, if you excuse me, I got to go and buy some honey, berries, and salmon for our new pet. Good to hear, Stuart. Hope your new pet doesn't keep you barely awake. Yes, Chief, I get it. Ugh. That's the thing about my chief, he's always making dad jokes. Even at the age of 99. What was that, Stuart? Oh, nothing, Chief. Nothing, Chief. Eric, RJ, Rex, Justin, Leslie. Nothing at all. Now, with the sun bright high in the sky, it was time to head back to the house for a delicious farm lunch. Oh, Fido, you're asleep. Beautiful. Ugh, Jennie, you do realise he isn't a kid, right? He's a grizzly brown bear. I know, honey. But look how happy he was listening to my story. I bet he really enjoyed it. Of course he did, Jennie. Speaking of which, did you know that he could actually talk? Oh, Stuart, honey. Fido doesn't talk. You're making it up. No, I'm serious. Fido, aka Paxton, really does talk, Jennie. And seriously, Jennie, what's with you making out with the judge on national courtroom television? Oh, come on, honey. I have a very irresistible charm. Ugh, but that didn't stop you from marrying me in the first place. Oh, come on, honey. I know what would cheer you up. How about a little kissy?
He's Harvey, sweetest furry pussycat around. Yeah.
I'm Harvey. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Mr. Police Officer, thank you. Hey, speaking of which, could we stop at a drive-thru? I want a filet-o-fish. Cut. For crying out loud, cut!